Hey, what's up? This is your boy bGrynch here with another episode of Halloween special episode of Underground Live, a clever live stream production. And please welcome my beautiful, as always, co-host, the Googs.
Hi.
The Googs is in costume right now.
Joe, this is exactly why I don't smoke pot, because then I turn into this. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens. She likes the smell, but she turns into someone that looks like a man, even though that's 100% woman in there.
I mean, I do like the smell of cocaine too, but.
I know that. I've heard that. All right, check this out. We're not going to waste any more of your time. So, I got a picture from a fan. I've been getting all these naked pictures of naked girls on the email. They're from all over the world, but I got this one that was local. This beautiful, fly-looking black chick. And I was telling my roommate, I'm like, this chick is down DTF, down to fuck. So I was like, dude, I'm gonna go fucking take an Uber over to this bitch's house. I'm gonna bang her brains out. But my roommate was like, Brian, there's just something not right. And I'm like, what's not right? Look at this bitch. She's fucking smoking. So my roommate tells me, he says, ask her for another pic, dude. Let's see her from a different angle. So I asked her for another pic. Well, I got that pic. It was an 11-inch cock.
12. I measured it.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was a 12-inch uncircumcised black transvestite cock. What would have happened had I not listened to my roommate and I would have Ubered over there?
Pretty sure you would either sword fight or you would have got fucked.
Nah, I'd at least gotten a blowjob. I mean, you know, she has tits. I'm a sick fuck. All right, anyway, let's get into the news, all right? This pastor apologizes for criticizing his welfare recipient churchgoers. Excuse me just for a second. I just got to do something there. All right. Because they go to his church and they don't give any donations. So he criticized them, putting up a sign saying that, you know, hey, I criticize the welfare capacity, the welfare recipient capacity of our church, as they do nothing to help us. Does that sound like someone of God would say?
It's a little fucked up.
Isn't it, Googs?
Just a little bit.
I want to motorboat you in the worst way.
You've been looking at my tits this entire time. This is your only chance if you want to go ahead and do it.
No. All right, Googs let me do that without slapping me. That's like the only time that'll ever happen. But this cocksucker, dude, he's like, oh, if you don't give money to my church, then what good are you? That's not a man of God. I know a motherfucker like this who's a minister, says that he's a man of God. Okay? What's up, Saul? What's up, Ari? What's up, Kim? Says he's a man of God, yet he still calls black people niggers, which I don't agree with.
That's kind of racist.
Totally racist. He judges people, he curses, and he talks about the Lord's name in vain. But yet he's a man of God. He's a minister. That's why I stopped hanging out with him, because I hate fucking hypocrites. bGrynch hates hypocrites and liars. I'm like the most honest person you've ever met. Isn't that true, Googs?
And Tony. You hate Tony too.
I don't hate Tony. Tony fucked up. He got his due. We made up. We're even now. I'm a little upset that Tony's wife is upset with me. I really wish that she wasn't.
So you guys did make up?
Well, Tony never apologized to me because I guess he didn't feel a reason that he had to. And yet he was the one that hacked into my show first. I didn't start the trouble first. But I'm very sad because I don't think I'm friends with them anymore, and it makes me very sad. It got out of control. I understand. I don't know how many phone calls he got. He must have gotten a hell of a lot for his wife to call me. But and then I said something that upset his wife. So now I'm out two friends. Luckily.
I'll be your friend.
Oh, Googs, you're the best. So anyway, that's with the fucking pastor. Fuck hypocrites, man. I can't deal with them. All right, so Detroit police found a missing dead girl from 10 years ago with ID. And for some crazy reason, never reported it to the family. It's like, that's your job? Who identified the body? You had ID on you. You could have contacted the family. Why wouldn't law enforcement or whatever douchebags handled this case notify the family that they found, after 10 years, the family's daughter, dead, so the family could have some closure? Well, if the family's listening to Underground Live right now, I'm letting you know. Your daughter was found dead with her ID in her pocket. Talk to Detroit police, because those guys, they so fucked up, dealing with fucking Eminem and Kid Rock, that they just don't have time to take care of real business. Are you feeling your own tits, Googs?
I just want to fix it. Make sure Joe doesn't say anything.
Does everybody like Googs' costume?
Hey.
You'd never be able to tell that she was a girl if she wasn't wearing those booby things.
Exactly.
All right, so check this out. Halloween, man. No more clowning around. In 15 states, clown costumes have been outlawed in any capacity. So you can't go to a Halloween party in a clown costume. You can't go trick-or-treating in a clown costume. Otherwise, you'd be subject to arrest.
I fucking hate clowns.
I'm not crazy about clowns, too. Scarier, or even the happy ones. They make me depressed, and then I have to take Lexapro and Wellbutrin and Rexulti and Klonopin and Lamictal and an assortment of other medications to kind of loosen me up from seeing a fucking clown. They just spook me out. The clowns are in the sewers, man. Watch them fucking sewers.
Haven't you seen the movie It?
No, I never saw it.
What?
No.
I saw it when I was 6.
I gotta see that shit.
I hate clowns.
So a dead man reveals himself after 5 years of faking his death. This is a fucked up story. So check this out, all right? This homeboy owed his bookie $3.2 million. This dude is probably making $40,000 a year. No way he was going to fucking, hey, Holly, there's no way that he would ever be able to pay that off. So he faked his own death for 5 years until he found out that the bookie died. And then he came out from his death back to life. And when asked what he did to survive that 5 years, he stated that he got involved in gay-for-pay porn and male prostitution. So if you're doing male prostitution, Googs, does that necessarily make it gay-for-pay or just gay porn?
I mean, it's not gay unless you like it.
Well, me being a very sexual person myself, I guess there are certain things I can understand. But the fact of the matter is that if you're sucking dick without a camera on you, you're gay.
I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
Yeah, I suppose that's 2 grams of weed.
You really don't know if you like sucking dick until you suck some dick.
I don't think I'm going to find out.
Are you sure?
No, not exactly. All right, so yeah, man, this guy was afraid he was going to die, so he faked his own death. He thought he was going to be killed by the mafia or something. Holly says you got nice boobs. Look, for the first time ever, the Googs is letting me feel their boobs. Don't you love her costume?
Well, she just said ew.
Holly has no taste. Holly, you love the Googs. This is just her Halloween costume. All right, moving on. A headless bicyclist, right? Headless bicyclist. headless bicyclist. Bicyclist. A headless bicyclist was seen in San Jose, California. People reported seeing this headless bicyclist in the area of San Jose. Yet nobody knows who it is. It's got to be a hoax of some kind because I don't see no motherfucker walking around without a head. I mean, let's just be real. And that, my friends, is the news. Next, we move on to emails. If y'all are tuning in late, you might want to catch the beginning of this show because of my story of my black princess. Jennifer writes in, I am not a lesbian, and you and your show can go to hell.
That's not very nice.
I must have called somebody by the name of Jennifer a lesbian, and they didn't take kindly to that. So I'm sure you're watching, but I didn't mean any harm by calling you a lesbian. It was just a joke.
Not gonna lie, I tried going to hell. He kicked me back out. That's why I'm here now. So we're stuck there.
Who kicked you out?
Satan. He kicked me out of hell.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, man, he didn't like me. Must be the tits.
Yeah, with that fucking 19-inch cock he wanted to put in your ass.
No, it was 12.
Walter asks, what are you two going to be for Halloween? Well, I am being myself, bGrynch, a compassionate, loving, honest, respectable, truthful, moron, retard. That's what I'm being for Halloween. And as you could see, the Googs...
I'm a lesbian.
...is dressed up in her outfit. I got to be honest with you. I like you more outside of your costume than I do with you in your costume. You just give off this manly look for some reason.
So you're saying you want me to strip down naked?
No. That'll be all right. Raul Medina writes in, it took a really hot girl to know that I was gay. That's crazy. I don't understand exactly what it means, but Raul, if you're with a hot girl and you couldn't get aroused, and for that, oh.
What's up, Spencer?
What's up, Spencer? Yo, my son tuned in. It's about damn time. So Raul Medina, if you're with a hot girl and you're not attracted to her, but yet you're attracted to, Googs that looks like this in her costume, then perhaps you probably are gay.
Like I said before, you don't know if you like sucking dick until you actually suck some dick.
If you were a guy and a dude wanted to suck your dick with no facial hair.
No facial hair?
With no facial hair.
Okay.
Would you let him?
I mean, there's a lot of circumstances that we're talking about. I'm pretty sure we've had this conversation before.
I'm telling you, man, I would have let that transvestite suck my cock. There was no facial hair on her, dude. She was looking fine and she had tits. But the fact that she had a 12-inch cock kind of ruined the whole thing. That would have thrown me off.
And it was black.
And it was black and uncircumcised. Look, man, if I were to ever suck dick, I could promise you.
It'd be mine.
Besides that, I would never, ever think about hooking up with someone with an uncircumcised cock. For all of you that have an uncircumcised cock, I'm not judging. I just think an anteater fucking looks a little fucking weird to me. It would freak me out.
You got to keep it warm.
You got to keep that shit clean. Kitty from Ohio says, bGrynch, why aren't there hot guys like you where I live? And then she included a pic of herself, and she's smoking. Well, I can answer this because I watch Jerry Springer every day at 1 and 3. Depending upon where you live, there is a bunch of beautiful women that only have a bunch of ugly-ass redneck hillbilly motherfuckers to choose from. So a lot of times on like Springer, you'll see these trailer house people with these beautiful girls and then this dude with like 3 teeth. It's like, dude, if I were to move up to these fucking trailer parks, dude, I'd be fucking king of the heap, dude, because let's face it, I'm fucking gorgeous. Oh, thank you. The Googs loves me, man.
Just today.
Stacy from South Florida reports that Fabrizio Brambilia. All right. Fabrizio Brambilia, who has a profile pic of a dog, is a hacker. Accepting his friend request will get you hacked. So, Fabizio Brambilla, Fabrizio Brambilla will hack your shit.
His parents must have hated him, naming him that.
I know, right? You should be surprised. That's emails. You'd be surprised how many people from other countries we have fucking watching this show that could actually probably have the capability of hacking into shit. It's kind of scary. I'm getting a message behind that. I hope you guys don't see when I get messages and shit. That's embarrassing.
They don't see it.
All right, so we're on to crazy headlines these are. What's up, Scott Keith, you motherfucker who doesn't call me anymore when I worry about you and I call your girl and I'm trying to check up to see how you doing, you motherfucker. I should put my boot right up your fucking ass because I care about you and I love you and you don't even get the fucking, you don't even call me? The fuck is up with that?
So wait, you want to put your boot up his ass?
I put my boot straight up his ass and he knows that I'd be doing it with love.
Don't threaten him with a good time.
I'll try not to. All right, so our first wacky headline is, and these are crazy, man lives with head encased in glass. Now, let me ask you something, Googs. Why would a guy have to live with his head encased in glass? See, sometimes when I hear these stories, I'll actually, pull a journalist job and actually look them up. But I couldn't really find too much on this, but it is an actual headline that's come from ABC that man lives with a head encased in glass.
Before I even attempt to answer this, which head are we talking about?
No, his big head. Y'all like my new ink? Yeah, that's the shit. Me and my roommate, not this Googs, but my roommate, are going to be getting some ink, some more ink. We're going to get some matching ink because we like La Familia. Second story. Let's see what time we're working on. Wow, we're running late. All right, second story. One armed man applauds the kindness of strangers. How does a one-armed man applaud anything? You're very right. Good point. I have been showing up. All right. Crack found in man's buttocks.
That wouldn't be the first time I found that.
I'm going to tell you what. I have crack in my buttocks. And I think most people do. You want to see it?
I do.
I'll show you. See? That's the crack. That's the crack that's in my buttocks.
Are they talking about that crack or the other crack?
I don't know what they're talking about. It's just a crazy headline that I was thinking, if this guy has crack found in a man's buttocks, that's not crazy and wacky. I was a cop. I saw crack in people's asses all the time. But let's face
So
it.
you found crack in the crack.
I found crack in the asshole. But the crack, everybody has crack in their buttocks. Therefore, we're all guilty of that. So we're all felons for having crack in our buttocks. Hide that shit. Now, I showed mine. I'm going to end up going to fucking jail. Holly, put that shit away. You love it. This is great, okay? Chick accuses male colleagues of sexism. Now, listen to this headline. Chick accuses male colleagues of sexism. By calling her chick, that's fucking sexism. That's a great fucking headline, man. I laughed my ass off when I saw that. Chick accuses male colleagues of sexism. And whoever wrote this report is a sexist too, I guess. So, and without further delay, last but not least, Keegan fills Schmegel's gap with semen. I don't know if that's a sports thing. I only watch hockey. I don't know who Keegan is. I don't know who Schmeckel is.
Isn't Keegan from Breaking Bad? Or that's Negan?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
I'm in the middle of Sons of Anarchy. But Keegan fills Schmeckel's gap with semen. I don't get it. All I know is that it's fucking crazy and it made the news. Not only our news, but ABC's news. All right. Which brings us to this. If you want to get your questions, comments, concerns, anything concerning the show, you want to ask us a question, you want a topic read on the show, anything you want, just email us at undergroundlive2@gmail.com. We will address your questions, comments, and concerns. And if you want to write us an email, they will all be read on air as always. So without any further delay, get this shit written down and write us.
Kim wants to see your ass again.
Kim, I will make arrangements for you to see my ass.
Oh, this is my chance to grab it, though.
I don't want to get in trouble by showing my ass on the air. It's not professional.
Never said I was professional.
Yeah, but I try to be professional because this is like my baby, my show. You know what I mean? If I'm going to show my ass, I might as well whip out my cock and start slapping it against your face.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
I promise you I won't. Common facts. Fentanyl is now found as a cut in heroin. All right, fentanyl is a drug that's now found as a cut in heroin to make you higher. But you got to remember, kids, fentanyl could kill you. I mean, not that the heroin can't, but the fentanyl can kill you. Common fact. Cigarettes have over 7,000 chemicals in one stick. This could be hazardous to your health. Common fact.
That's why I vape.
Yeah, this motherfucker has fucking got me vaping now, and it's not good. I'm trying to stop. Don't believe in anybody but yourself. Great advice. And not only great advice, what's that? I'm sorry.
I believe in you.
I believe in you too, but at the end of the day, you got to believe in yourself. And that, my friend, is a common fact. And last but not least, guns don't kill people. Bullets kill people. Common fact. And as we roll down to the end of our show, this live streaming Culebra production has been brought to you in part by Switching Styles. For the best clip, go see my boy Chris D. Hit him up, tell him bGrynch sent you. He's on Royal Palm for all of you that are local to Coral Springs and Pompano Beach and Fort Lauderdale. Go see my boy Chris D. He can give you directions how to get there, dude. He'll fucking fix you up.
Shit,
fat,
sexy.
Barbershop style. 954-532-9416. Tell him bGrynch sent you, man. He'll hook you up. I promise you. I talked to him. I saw him just 2 days ago. And I let him know. So he was like, yeah, that's totally cool. Daughter's First Landscaping and Design. Call Joe. 954-638-5783. If you want your lawn done right, if you want your lawn done right, call Daughter's First Landscaping and Design. Once again, 954-638-5783. Stacy Robilio's Fine Jewelry, Earrings, and Bracelet. Look for her on Facebook or give her a call at 954-326-0155 and tell her bGrynch sent you. And not only does she hand make her own jewelry, but she also has like a coffee shop. And you got to ask her all about it. As a matter of fact, I got to call her and ask her more about it because I'm
I love coffee.
I like the iced coffee. Well, listen, we're 25 minutes into the show. So with no further ado, I want to say thank you for tuning in to this Halloween edition of Underground Live. And please all say goodbye to the Googs. And I am your boy bGrynch. Remember, love each other. Keep it real. And peace, y'all.